A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Thursday, April 20th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Orange County Executive Stephen Newhouse last night delivered an upbeat State of the County address where he touted the lowest county property tax rate in almost 50 years, while the county's fund balance has risen from $21 million in 2013 to over $206 million last year. The county executive said his focus continues to be on economic development, tourism, public safety, and infrastructure.
Lowest tax rate since '64. That's because of our county staff, our department heads, and our legislature and myself working together on our, obviously, Team Orange. Our debt is down. You don't hear that. Our tourism is booming, and we're investing in school safety, number one issue in America right now, and our open space continues to be expanded.
Newhouse pointed to $6.3 million in hotel-motel tax in 2022 and sales tax of $381 million, $100 million of which was shared with municipalities. An old bank building at the corner of Canal and Main Streets in the village of Ellenville is going to revive the iconic Borscht Belt era of the Catskills with a museum. That was a time from the 1950s to early 1980s when thousands of Jewish people would travel up to the country to stay at one of the dozens of hotels for a vacation, a holiday, or just a weekend. The golden age of entertainment in Sullivan and Ulster counties will be forever memorialized in the museum, noted Elliot Auerbach, the Deputy State Controller and Ellenville resident and former village manager.
The story to be told here is greater than one town, one hotel, one bungalow colony, or one bowl of borscht. It's about an era that changed lives, changed communities, changed the country. It had its own lexicon of words. Schmear, schmuck, schmagegi.
The hotels hosted the big names of the era in entertainment, sports, and even Lyndon B. Johnson, as the Kutcher's granddaughter, Jennifer Kutcher Rosen, reflected.
My personal favorites: Alan King, Joan Rivers, Freddie Roman, Ben Vereen, and the Four Tops. And then there were the visiting athletes, some stopping by for the annual Marie Stopes Memorial Basketball game, or Wilt Chamberlain just checking in on his mom and pop, my grandparents.
Vacationing in Florida gradually wooed the visiting population away from the Catskills, making the Borscht Belt era just a fond memory. 40 potential new business development leads are in the Orange County Partnership's radar this year. Partnership President Maureen Hallahan says they span a wide range of categories.
Of our pipeline of attractions, 20 are in manufacturing. Of the 40 that are active, 20 are in manufacturing. So you see, even though we read all the time about the distribution, only 8 are in distribution right now. And they're big. I mean, there's 12 million square feet of manufacturing distribution under spec development right now going on in Orange County.
There are 4 hospitality leads, 5 tourism, 1 agribusiness, and 2 office projects that are being pitched in Orange County. Tuition for full-time students attending SUNY Orange next fall will increase 2% above this year. The College Board of Trustees approved the modest increase at their board meeting last evening, says College President Christine Young.
For a full-time student over the course of the entire academic year next year, that's just a 2% increase. So that will be a $5,664 for the entire academic year. And if students are going part-time, that will be $236 per credit hour.
The SUNY Orange trustees will vote on next year's total budget at their May session. The state budget has missed its April 1st deadline by 3 weeks now, and leaders, tenants, and local officials Wednesday called on Governor Hochul to take immediate action on housing by including good cause eviction protections and the Housing Access Voucher Program in the state budget. They spoke out in Poughkeepsie. Community Voices Heard member Joan Kilmer has been a tenant at Cow Rock Gardens for 47 years.
I've never missed a rent payment. I've never been late. My rent has gone sky high. I'm 87 years old. My rent went up last year, $200, and my rent went up this year, $300. It's causing a hardship, and I have to be out of here. They did not renew my lease, and I have to be out of my apartment by June 30th.
Tanisha Kelly has been in Poughkeepsie for over 20 years. She says it makes her angry to have to fight hard to stay in a place that doesn't seem like it wants hardworking, tax-paying citizens like herself. Effective next month, Legal Services of the Hudson Valley will provide additional eviction counseling services with the appointment of 2 new positions funded by the Ulster County Legislature. The $200,000 allocation comes from the American Rescue Plan. Since the expiration of the eviction moratorium in January of last year, proceedings have begun at a rapid pace, overwhelming the ability for legal aid societies to provide counseling to those who cannot afford representation in court, county officials said. Metro-North Railroad reached a record pandemic-era ridership on Tuesday with 74% of the pre-pandemic average of over 194,000 riders. Metro-North rolled out fare offerings including a 10% discount for monthly passes and a 20-trip ticket tailored for the hybrid work schedule. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.